Owl tank. Guess it's time for a review.
You got the squeezy kind.
What's going on, everybody? Caleb finally back with reviews like a sir. If you missed us, please go subscribe. Go comment how much you didn't miss us. Go dick punch the like button. I don't know. I'm crass. I'm horrible. And got a couple things to get out of my mouth before we continue this review. So thing number one, Scott, we are okay. I started school. I haven't been replying to emails so much. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for allowing me the privilege of keeping the Juggernaut Mini. Oh my God, we can't even describe how amazed or how grateful we are, or at least I can't. Sarah doesn't really use it. I'm gonna see if I can get her to use it because it is a single coil. She likes single coil stuff. So yeah. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, sorry guys for the hiatus. School started, I was frustrated, Sarah was frustrated. Sarah started school, I started school. Law. Fresh air. This is literally the first time I have gotten the chance to record in so long. I think almost 2 weeks as per when the Juggernaut Mini RTA video went up. So, what do we got today? We have the Owl Tank by Advken. And guys, how long has it been since we've seen a top airflow sub-ohm tank? The Baby Beast ex-brother? Your ex-brother? How long has it been, guys? So this is going to be interesting because I didn't review that. I've used one, didn't like it much. So we're going to dive down, take a look at this Owl sub-ohm tank from Advken, and we're going to tell you what the fuck's up with this thing. See if you should get one. So let's flip it and talk about this very, very leak-proof tank. All right, we are down close and personal with the Owl Tank by Advken. Now, I noticed something as soon as I got this. As you can see, no, this was not sent to us. I have no idea what that sticker is. We got this from Vapor DNA. Link will be down in the description whenever I get around to doing that fuckery. We have no idea why these stickers come on every single box, or at least I think they do. But let's go over the outside of the packaging. So you can see we got it in matte black. Nice little logo right there. Weird sticker right there. Made in China, manufactured by Advken. I still love that logo. It's so clean and green. On the other side, social media stuff, batch number or when it was made. Let's see here, scratch and sniff authenticity checker. I don't really know how good that's gonna be. And then a UPC. On the very back, another UPC, keep out of reach of children and minors, and everything that comes inside the packaging. All right, let's pop this sleeve off. It is not the easiest thing in the world to get off. Don't need that anymore. And Owl Tank. It's a little, I think, magnetized. Like, if you watch it, I don't know, it feels slightly magnetized. Yeah, there's a wrinkle in there. It's magnetized. All right, as y'all saw on the Instagram video, vaping and share your moments with Advken social media stuff. Don't need that. Dr. Coil bag with extra O-rings, grommets, accessories, stuff like that. A little cleaning cloth, which I do quite like, although I'm not sure why it's brown. Just kind of, so I make fun of poopy brown batteries because they're like the cheapest batteries that you can find and people still charge like 15 bucks for them. But this is actually quite the nice cleaning cloth. Has a little give. It is microfiber and it feels really, really nice to the touch. Like, here's some ASMR for you guys. See if you can hear it. Yeah. All right, set that to the side. Stuff that's good, those are the accessories that's gonna come in the packaging. Your tank is actually going to come right here. I'll show you in a second. Comes with an extra straight glass that we won't be using because I like higher capacities. And it comes with an extra 0.16 ohm coil. See how well you can see that. Sorry for my shiny nails. Best between 60 and 80 watts. All right, that is the extra coil. Let's get that out of the way. Now let's go over the tank. Yeah, been using this for about a week now. Engravings on the inside are actually on the airflow tubes. So there's the owl logo, love it. And I love how clean the matte finish on this is, guys. Like it is a juice magnet, I guess you could say, but it looks really good, especially on something else that's matte, like this Vapor Storm Puma. But owl right there, I like that logo as well. And everything on this just kind of doesn't look very obtrusive, which is very nice and pleasing to the eye, at least in my opinion. The base of this is actually a 24. I think this looks like it bubbles out to almost a 28. So right here, it fits perfectly flush at the very bottom, but then it looks, okay, I'm gonna level with you guys. This thing with the normal drip tip on there, which I apparently didn't have in the box, was probably someplace else. This is not the normal drip tip that comes on there. It's actually a rounded Ultim drip tip. It's actually not very comfortable, but it's okay. Y'all know what it looks like. When that's on here, this looks like one of two things. One of them is why I think they named it the owl, is because it looks like a freaking pellet that owls puke up. It's the best reason I could figure out why they called it the owl sub-ohm tank. And the other thing it looks like is it looks like a butt plug, the end of a butt plug. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's what it looks like. All right, let's go over the other features. All right, here's your airflow right here. It does not have a stopper. Cyclopses, is that how you say that? Cyclopses, in both directions, and does not have a stopper. So not too bad. The airflow goes down through here, through these little columns on either side, and comes up under the coil and goes through to the top. Okay, I wish I had a diagram to show you that, but I don't. And I have the 0.2 ohm coil in here right now. Holds quite a bit of juice. There was no manual stating how much it held, so I don't know off the top of my head. I'd probably guess between 3 and 5 mils, somewhere in there. So not the best amount in the world, but not too shabby. Where you see this little arrow right here is actually where you're gonna fill it. So you press that button and inside is where you fill it. Now I've had a couple of problems with this. One is if you get any sort of juice in there, it actually squishes out and comes all right here, which is kind of annoying. But it is what it is. It is a nice fill. And then the other problem is that it's actually quite hard to fill it up. So I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, but down in there, there's a little ledge for your airflow. That little ledge actually causes juice to build up right here and fill up this little divot. It can be quite annoying, especially when you're on empty and you're just trying to fill it up and you get about 2 drops of juice in and it just doesn't want to fill up. But other than that, I have not had a single leak out of this tank, guys. I have gotten great flavor off of those mesh coils. Not the greatest in the world, not like Mesh Pro or Falcon flavor. But this little bird has got some, it chucks some flavor. I actually enjoy running this 0.2 ohm coil on like 40 watts and closing down the airflow and just like taking long drags on this thing, like 6-8 seconds. I'll show you when we get up on top. But yeah, that's been a quick look at the Owl pellet sub-ohm tank. Not the greatest tank in the world, but if you're looking for something leak proof, yeah, that's I'll just give you my final thoughts here in just a second, and we'll see you on top. And we're back on top. Surprise, Sarah!
What's up, guys?
Look what she did to my nails the other day, guys. Look how shiny they are. She painted my nails. I have been demasculinized. We're about to have an alarm go off because we're making a baked potato. Anyways.
I actually know how big these potatoes are.
Let's talk about this baked potato. It's basically a potato shaped. No, yeah. Only possible, feasible reason for calling this the owl tank is it looks like a fucking owl pellet on top. Just
like,
saying.
okay, like, do y'all remember being in like, what was it, like 6th or 7th grade? And they gave you the owl pellets and you had to like dissect them and pull out all the little bones? Anybody else remember that? Just me?
I remember it, although it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so yeah. That's the only reason I can figure out why they called this the owl tank, because listen to this, it's not very quiet. This is with the airflow halfway closed. Like I said, I like to take long rips on this thing, so here we go. And as you can tell, that was not very quiet. But the airflow is very smooth, despite the fact that it is it's not loud per se, but it is kind of annoying. I get great flavor, I can take a long pull, and that's something I haven't been able to do in a long time with these sub-ohm tanks, guys, especially mesh tanks. I like taking long hits. I used to take long hits. I used to cloud comp, and I like the hit that I get from doing that for like just my long pulls. It's nice, it's flavorful, and I just enjoy it. You want to try it? You have to give your thoughts.
What is it?
It's Made in America. Don't think I'm racist. It's just the name of the juice.
It was a 6. It wasn't ready. I don't like how whistly it is.
That's what I was saying a minute ago. It's not the quietest, but it's leak proof. It's the only tank I've never gotten a leak from. I've gotten a leak from the Mesh Pro one time, and that was because we let it sit for like a week. But that's the only instance that one has leaked. This has never leaked on me, ever. And it's because of the top airflow design. I wish more tanks went this direction, because you can get the same flavor if you have better coils, obviously, but you can get the same flavor as the better tanks on the market with the top airflow, and it doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it looks kind of stupid when you put the other tip on there. It looks like a fucking butt plug, but it doesn't look half bad. Change the drip tip.
Like, it seriously looks like a turd.
It does, not gonna lie. Cons, the fill isn't the greatest. The microwave went off again. Wow, first review back when we've got microwave noises in the background. I know you love us, right guys?
Okay, to be fair, this potato is so big, I have to cut it open and put butter on it, and then put it back in the microwave because it wasn't done cooking yet.
Yeah. So first, okay, cons, top fill needs some work. Move the top fill to where it's not directly in line, but like change the airflow configuration so that it's not in the way of filling your juice. The catch cup in there was a great idea, but it was not implemented well enough to where it fills super easy. Fix that, Advken. This would be a great tank if you fix that. Other than that, in the overall aesthetics, if you like the aesthetics, but don't even worry about this gripe. If you don't like the aesthetics, this tank looks fucking stupid. So I personally don't hate it. So it's not really going to get a nod to me, but if you don't like the aesthetics, take a half a point off from what my rating is going to be. So
it's still not done cooking, Mel.
Her potato's still not done. All right, babe, come back over here for the final rating. All right, so my final rating for this tank. The pros outweigh the cons. Yes, the airflow is a touch whistly, but if you're not trying to not annoy anybody, it really doesn't bother me. I noticed it at first, but other than that, I really don't notice it anymore. A lot of tanks nowadays whistle, so I'm not gonna give it a nod for that.
Which, by the way, is something that in general should be fixed.
So my overall rating for this is the flavor's good, the coils are good. I'm gonna give this an easy 7.58. Like I said, if you don't like the aesthetics, take 0.5, maybe a point off. But this is a tank that if you don't want it to leak and you want it to function time and time again, pick it up.
I don't know. I haven't really got to use it. Like y'all watched me use it for the first time, and
it's not that I haven't let her use it. She just hasn't wanted to.
I like what I like. I'm currently using my recurve, so I mean, it's just personal preference, I guess. But I don't personally care for it.
She might like the other coil. She might like it if she had a 3 milligram juice in there instead of a 6 milligram juice. So
the microwave's gonna go off again in just a minute, y'all.
No, we're gonna pause it and cut it out.
Okay.
Ha ha ha! I paused, didn't cut Sarah out. Ha ha ha! No. So yeah, overall rating for me 7.58. Easy, easy, easy. I don't know why more companies aren't doing top airflow. It doesn't change the overall aesthetics very much, and this tank is definitely a win in my book. So that has been the first review back in almost 2 weeks from Reviews Like a Sir. And Sarah is gonna come show you her potato before the review has ended.
These are the size of, okay.
My hand for my...
Here
that's
is a Prince stick for reference.
Not the V9, the normal one. Yeah, it's a dick potato. Anyways, with that, guys, we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. We're doing a giveaway on the next video. See you next time. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Bye, guys.